Thomas. Yes, lovely Monday. Very true. And likewise, I hope it goes well for you. Thank you. Thank you, Captain. Actually, it's probably because in the mornings I'm driving special needs kids and it's winter, so I've got a cap. I wear a peg cap, and when I'm inside, I take the cap off, and this is the way the hair often falls out, and I give it a light stroke, and that's about all I do. I'm not too fussy about how my hair looks, I'm afraid. Greetings. Hello, your average guy. Hello, Hutchie. Greetings. I'm kind of blessed because my older brother has lost most of his hair, and my younger brother, I think he's losing his hair, so I'm kind of one of the lucky ones in the family. Sometimes you make me happy, sometimes you make me sad. Sometimes you make me happy, but baby, sometimes you make me mad. Yeah, sometimes you make me mad. Linger on your pale blue eyes. Linger on your pale blue eyes. I used to think of you as my mountaintop. Used to think of you as my peak. Used to think of you as my everything that I had but just couldn't keep. That I had but just couldn't keep. Linger on your pale blue eyes. Linger on your pale blue eyes. skip a life completely, stuff it in her cup. You once told me that money is like us. It lies, but it won't stand up. And for you, down is up. Linger on your pale blue eyes. Linger on your pale blue eyes. Now if I could take everything that was pure and as strange as what I see, I'd put them in front of a mirror. I'd put you in front of me. Yeah, babe, I'd put you in front of me. Linger on your pale blue eyes. Linger on your pale blue eyes. Thank you. Now what we did yesterday was fine. I'd probably do it once again. The fact that you are married only proves you're my best friend. Yeah, babe, you're my best friend. Linger on your pale blue eyes. Linger on your pale blue eyes. Greetings. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, Cartman. Thank you, Vendetta. Thank you again, Thomas. Excuse me a moment. Suddenly getting quite warm. I've got the sun's actually shining through the window here, and I had the heater going because it's, despite the sun being out, it's still a cold day outside. Just going to go to the key of E. I don't think I played this yesterday, so I'm going to play it today. It's the key of E. the South Island is even colder, but the North Island we get temperatures. I'm kind of in the middle of the North Island, and we get temperatures that range from freezing up to about 13 or 14 degrees as average. But yeah, it's in the mornings. It's usually between 0 and about 5 degrees, so it's pretty cold. And there's often frost in the mornings, and some areas get a heavy frost, ice on the car, that sort of thing. But it only lasts a couple of months, and it's usually end of August. It begins like springtime then, so temperatures start going up into the double figures. Yes, so the North and the South Island, they're kind of due north and due south. So basically, the further south you go in the country, the colder it gets you, because you're heading towards Antarctica. We're pretty much the last country before Antarctica. So, and when the wind's coming from the south, then the whole country gets very cold. They're selling postcards of the hanging. They're painting the passports brown. The beauty parlor is filled with sailors. The circus is in town, and there comes a blind commissioner. They've got him in a trance. One hand is tied to the tightrope walker, the other is in his pants. And the riot squad, well, they're restless. They need somewhere to go. As my love and I look out tonight on Desolation Road. Now Cinderella, she seems so easy. Takes one to know one, she smiles, puts her hands in her back pocket, Bette Davis style. And Romeo, well, he's moaning, you belong to me, I believe. And someone else says, you're in the wrong place, my friend, I think you'd better leave. And the only sound that could be heard after the ambulance is gone is Cinderella sweeping up on Desolation Road. Now the moon, it's almost hidden. The stars are beginning to hide all the fortune-telling ladies. Have taken all their things inside, all except for Cain and Abel and the hunchback of Notre Dame. Everybody is making love, or else expecting rain. And the Good Samaritan, he's dressing, he's getting ready for the show. He's going to the carnival tonight on Desolation Road. Ophelia is neath the window. For her, I feel so afraid. On her 22nd birthday, she's already an old maid. To her, death is quite romantic. She wears an iron vest, and her religion is her profession. Her sin is her lifelessness. Though her eyes fixed upon Noah's great rainbow. She spends her time peeking into Desolation Row. Hockey guy. Now Einstein, disguised as Robin Hood, with his memories in a trunk, came by about an hour ago with his friend, a jealous monk. They both looked so immaculately frightful as they bummed a cigarette. Then they went on sniffing drain pipes and reciting the alphabet. Now you would not know to look at him, but he was famous long ago for playing the electric violin on Desolation Row. Hello, welcome. You must take what you need. You think we're alive. How many roads must a man walk down before they will call him a man? And how many seas must a white dove sail before she can sleep in the sand? And how many times can the cannonballs fly before they're forever banned? The answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind. How many times can a man lift his head and before he can see the sky? And how many deaths will it take till he knows that too many people have died? The answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind. How many years can the mountains exist before they're washed and crumbling to the sea? And how many years can some people exist before they're allowed to live free? Thank you. Oh, thank you. Yes. Uh, excuse me a moment. It's coffee time. So I'm going to do Hotel California. I'm in the key of E at the moment. I try to sort of do it about once a day at least, and I try to do it in a different key each day. Hello, welcome. Actually, I'm going to swap over. Excuse me a moment. I'm going to go to the key. Going to go A flat. I'm quite pleased with myself. So a couple of days ago, I had trouble a couple of months ago with this harmonica, and I actually got it, pulled it apart and gave it a good clean out, and it seems to have worked. I managed to adjust the reeds a little bit. Seems to be working okay. Hello, Rick. Hello, Zeba. Excuse me. I'm going to put fantastic. This is my show. I don't want jokes, especially if they're a little bit on the rude side. Anyway. Thank you, Zoba. Hello. Excuse me. Mama, take this match off of me. Okay, hello, duck size. I can't use it anymore. It's getting dark, too dark to see, and it feels like I'm knocking on heaven's door. Knocking on heaven's door. Knocking on heaven's door. Mama, wipe the blood from my eyes. I can't see too clear now anymore. And Mama, the walls are all closing in, and it feels like I'm knocking on heaven's door. Knocking on heaven's door. Knocking on heaven's door. Mama, put my guns in the ground. I can't shoot them anymore. That long dark cloud is coming down, and it feels like I'm knocking on heaven's door. Knocking on heaven's door. Knocking on heaven's door. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm doing well, thank you. Just having a little, just finished work a short while ago. I had a chance to relax and have a bite to eat. Thought I'd come on here for about an hour. I've got to go back to work this afternoon, so. Thank you, Thomas. Thank you, Teddy. Thank you, Dubsides. Yeah, my day is going quite well. The sun's shining. It's still very cold outside. There's still a bit of frost around. traveling to the North Country Fair, where the wind gets heavy on the borderline, please remember me to one who lives there. She once was a true love of mine. Please see for me that her hair, it is long, that it curls and falls all down her breast. Please see for me that her hair, it is long. That's the way I remember her best. Now I'm kind of wondering if she remembers me at all. Many times I've often prayed in the darkness of my nights and in the brightness of my days. Now if you go in the snowflake storm, when the rivers freeze as summer ends, please see for me that a coat, it keeps her warm, protects her from the falling snow. Yes. So, if you're traveling to the North Country Fair, where the wind gets heavy on the borderline, please remember me to one who lives there. She once was a true love of mine. Thank you, Dubslides. Greetings. Hello, Pam. Thank you. Well, mister, down the street, the dogs are barking. Thank you. Thank you, Thomas. Well, mister, down the street, the dogs are barking as the day is getting dark. As the nighttime comes a-falling, the dogs will lose their bark, and the nighttime sounds will shatter from the thoughts inside my mind. 'Cause I'm one too many mornings and 1,000 miles behind. It's a restless, hungry feeling that does no one no good, when everything I'm saying you can say just as good. Well, you're right, you're on your side, and I'm right from mine. It's just too many mornings and 1,000 miles behind. No worries. Excuse me. From the crossroads of my doorway, my eyes, they start to fade. I gaze back to the room where my love and I have laid. From the corner of the street, the sidewalk and the sign, there's just too many mornings and 1,000 miles behind. Riders on the storm, riders on the storm. Thank you. Into this house we're born, into this world we're thrown. No worries. Thanks. Yes, good plan. I actually meant to do that yesterday. I've got some lemon ginger tea that I sometimes mix some honey into, but I was so tired at the end of the day yesterday I forgot to do it. But once I finish here, I'll go and do that. Actually, have myself some tea and put some honey in it. There's a killer on the road, killer on the road. His brain is squirming like a toad. Killer on the road. Take a long holiday, let your children play. Killer on the road. If you give this man a ride, sweet memory will die. Killer on the road. you. Hello, Comet. Thank you again, Thomas. I'll have to go and get some ginseng, but I got some lemon lemon ginger tea here. The ginseng sounds good. Thank you, Connor. Girl, you gotta love your man. Gotta love your man. Take him by the hand, help him understand. Your love we can repent. The world will never end. Gotta love your man. Thank you. Riders on the storm, riders on the storm. Into this house we're born, into this world we're thrown. Like a dog without a bone, an actor all alone. Riders on the storm. Thank you for the help. Greetings. Hello, Donald. Thank you so much. Oops. Just going. Yeah, D flat. There we go.
Thank you, Jeff. Thank you so much. Hello, Norley. Greetings. Excuse me, I'm going to there you go. Just Hidden Jake. Thank you for sticking up for me. Thank you, Jeff and Thomas. Hello, Rick. Well, Shakespeare, he's in the alley with his pointed shoes and his bells, speaking to some French gal who said that she knows me well, and I would send a message to find out if she's talked, but the post office has been stolen and the mailbox is locked. Oh, mama, can this really be the end? To be stuck inside a mobile with the Memphis blues again. Now Grandpa, he died last week. Now he's buried in the rocks. Everybody still talks about how badly they were shot. But me, I expected it to happen. I knew it lost control, but it built a fire on Main Street, and he shot it full of holes. Oh, mama, can this really be the end? To be stuck inside a mobile with the Memphis blues again. Now Mona tried to tell me, stay away from the train line. She said, oh, railroad man will drink up your blood like wine. And I said, oh, I didn't know that. There's only one man. He just smoked my eyelids and he punched my cigarette. Stuck inside a mobile with Memphis blues again. Now the rag man, he drew circles up and down the block. I'd ask him what the matter was, but I know that he don't talk. And the ladies treat me kindly, they furnish me with tape, and deep inside my heart I know I can't escape. Oh, mama, can this really be the end? To be stuck inside a mobile with the Memphis blues again. My actual, just to clarify, I see upsize there. I'll take that as a compliment. At 57, I wish I was 57 again. I'm actually, I'll be turning 70 this coming month. I was born in the year 1955. So there were, no, I'm actually 69 going on 70. I turned 70 in August. So yeah, I'm a bit older than I think a lot of people realize. I was kind of born, let's say, the same year as rock and roll. Oh, Rick, yes, 49, there we go. Thank you, Dubsize, yes. Excellent. Oh, wow. Same month. Oh, wow. 24th, mine's 26th. So, yeah, my birthday's on the 26th. So, happy birthday in advance for both of us. I'm going to put the guitar down because I'm sort of needing a break. And this is a good time to have a break. January the 7th, 2018. Wow. Thank you so much. Thank you for the birthday times. If you guys are all around, I'll try and sing you happy birthday on your birthdays. Thank you so much. Brilliant. Thank you. Wow, 7 years old. Thank you so much. I'm just going to have to sign off. Thank you. Be safe. Bye for now.